What if I told you that real success does not come from doing something once? It comes from doing it until it becomes who you are. Hey, and welcome to the Mind Your Business Mentor podcast. I'm Stephanie, your host and your mentor. As a life coach for entrepreneurs, I use this podcast to help solopreneurs who are stuck between burnout and breakthrough. I'm very familiar with that struggle, and it usually centers around three things: a lack of clarity, a lack of time, and/or a lack of money. But each week we are going to have real conversations because we're learning how to mind our business holistically and master those three areas so we can live in alignment in both our life and our business. So today we are closing out the 5D philosophy, which is decide, discover, develop, deliver, and now dominate. Domination. It's not about controlling over others. It's about self-mastery. It's about trust, and it's about consistency. It's the point where the 5Ds stop being something that you do and start becoming your identity. Because the more I thought about this, the more I read on my daily basis, the more I was doing my morning routines, the dots started to connect. The feelings started to solidify, and the vision became even clearer than it already was. And with all that coming together, it was like, it's one thing to actively be pursuing something, actively manifesting something, and actively creating something, but it's another to be present so that you can experience the creation. It's your experiences, your feelings, your memory, your active participation in things that make them tangible, they make them real. Life goes by fast enough. It's about the presence to experience the creation, which is the title and the theme of season 2 of the Mind Your Business Mentor podcast. Experience the creation.
In this episode of the Mind Your Business Mentor podcast, season 2, Experience the Creation, we delve into the concept of intentionally designing your life.
We explore how every choice contributes to your life's masterpiece, emphasizing the MYB Lifestyle Framework's 6 key areas: personal growth, finances, business, relationships, quality of life, and contribution. It's not just about dreaming, it's about actively participating.
The 5D philosophy, decide, discover, develop, deliver, dominate, guides this intentional journey. Think of it like this: wanting a cake is different from actually baking it.
Exactly.
The more I read, the more I prayed and meditated, the more I practiced my daily routine, and the dots started to connect. It became very evident to me. It's one thing to put a lot of energy and a lot of effort into creating something, into manifesting something, and to work and build something of your own. But it's another to be present so that you can live what you're doing versus just doing it. The world is already spinning fast enough. Time seems to go faster every single day. The older you get, the faster time seems to go. And it's crazy not to be mindful. It's crazy not to be present. You know, we're so on the go, we're trying to accomplish so much that you move so quickly that you can't even remember what you had for breakfast sometimes. That doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense, not at all. Did you have biscuits and tea? Did you have overnight oats? Or did you make you a easy over egg with a little bit of toast and jam? You know, I don't know which one it was, because was that yesterday? Was that today? I don't know, right? But nonetheless, whatever it is that you are creating, you want to be so present that you get to enjoy it. It's not always about the outcome. It's about the experience. It's about the manifestation of your life and business in real time. And the best part is that you really don't have to do this alone, because I have created the free 30-day Mind Your Business Challenge that launches really soon. It will help you practice the habits and build an aligned, a free, and funded lifestyle. When I first created the 5D philosophy, I thought it was in steps. First, you have to decide, and then you have to discover, and then you have to develop, and then you have to deliver, so on and so forth. But I quickly realized that these were not one and done, step by step processes. It was a cycle. And the more you repeat them, the more they shape who you are. And who you are gets solidified by domination, which is the fifth D in the 5D philosophy. Domination is when you stop forcing results and start living creation. You're not just deciding, you're becoming decisive. You're not just discovering, you're manifesting clarity. You're not just developing, you're creating growth. And you're not just delivering, you're manifesting consistency. And domination is doing these things over and over and over again. That's when you stop chasing and start creating the reality that you have envisioned. So let's get into the lesson for today. Like, what does domination really mean? It means a lot of things. Domination is habit. Every aligned decision, every repeated action is creating something. Habits don't just shape your day, they manifest your life. Domination is trust. Trust that what you're building is growing even before you see the fruit. Like a seed in the ground. It's working underground before it breaks the surface. Domination is spiritual surrender. Trust that all things work together for your good. Surrender your need to control every outcome and stay open to what God has in store for you. You are not on this journey alone. Domination is flow. Surrender to the decisions you've made, discoveries you've uncovered, the development you've invested in, and the delivery you're showing up for every single day. Each one is a part of the creation, the manifestation of the aligned life and business. Domination is self-mastery. It's being content and in love with who you are. It's the feeling of being at home in your own skin. Domination is dominion, not over others, but over you, over the choices that you make and how you choose to show up and create. Domination is creation. It's not just discipline. It's experiencing the creation and the manifestation of your life and business as they all unfold. Now, I'd like to give you some affirmations or motivate you as domination is concerned, right? So think about this and repeat after me. Domination is not about perfection. It's about presence. It's showing up again and again, even when you don't see the results yet. Because every choice, every habit, every delivery is part of creating the life that you envision. Domination is faith. It's letting God do the heavy lifting while you create with what He has given you. Domination is surrender. Knowing that your job is to create and God's job is to multiply. Domination is remembering that you're not chasing freedom, you are manifesting it. With every cycle of decision, discovery, develop, and delivery, you're creating alignment, freedom, and a funded life. The 5 Ds are not just a framework. They are your creative process. Decide who you want to become. Discover what belongs and what doesn't belong. Develop your routines, your habits, your systems, and your strategies. Deliver by showing up consistently. Dominate by trusting the process and letting creation become your identity. The free 30-day Mind Your Business Challenge is your next step. It is launching soon and it will help you practice daily habits that align your life, free your time, and fund your future. You have to get on the waiting list. The link is down in the description. Get on the waiting list so that you will be among the first people to know as soon as it's released. If this episode spoke to you, Don't keep it to yourself. Like, comment, and share this with someone who needs it. Subscribe and hit the little bell so that you never miss a future episode. And feel free to binge on the previous episodes. And remember, the free 30-day Mind Your Business Challenge launches soon, and you don't want to miss it. You get an opportunity to work with me on a weekly basis and take little actions every single day toward your aligned, free, and funded life. You made a powerful decision to push play, and I thank you for listening and allowing me to accompany you on this life-changing journey. So I want you to stay tuned because there's more to come. Stay clear because you got to see where you're going. Stay focused, and most importantly, I want you to mind your business.